Fratè, Princi, bentornati nel mondo di The Witcher. Dopo una bella interruzione, in realtà, perché sinceramente il tempo libero è stato quello che è stato e mi sono dedicato anche ad altro. Ma torniamo a noi adesso. Abbiamo finito, in realtà, abbiamo fatto una buona parte. Abbiamo chiuso. Allora, il gioco può essere, per quanto sia un free world, mettiamolo così. Ha delle fasi, ha delle parti. Abbiamo concluso la prima parte, le prime due parti che ci hanno portato a esplorare Velen e una prima parte di Novigrad, e adesso ci portiamo, prima di esplorare poi quello che sarà in una quarta parte, in realtà tutti i punti interrogativi che abbiamo, che sono di livello più alto di quello che siamo adesso, ci leghiamo alle isole di Skellige, dove in teoria è stata fissata per l'ultima volta Ciri, e parleremo un po' delle isole di Skellige. Diciamo, l'ispirazione è sicuramente quella nordica dei vichinghi per il mondo di Skellige, adesso le vedremo bene, sia come cultura che come armi, un po' tutto essenzialmente. È come se fossero i vichinghi del mondo di The Witcher, sia come cultura, una cultura molto guerriera basata su la potenza marziale, con un sistema anche di governo molto simile. Lo vedremo, entreremo nel dettaglio con le quest che vivremo a Skellige. Opsi.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Need a minute.
Very well, but hurry, please.
Allora, questa è una questa perché ancora non abbiamo il livello, non credo si attivasse. Detto questo, allora, in Skellige avremo a che fare molto col sistema politico delle isole, che conosceremo quindi abbastanza nel dettaglio. Skellige è uno dei reami con cui Ciri ha un collegamento anche di sangue, in quanto ha una pretesa anche come nobiltà di Skellige, in quanto uno dei suo nonno acquisito, che quindi aveva sposato la leonessa di Sintra, sua nonna, era un lord di Skellige, e a Skellige lei ha passato parte dell'infanzia, infatti, quindi conosce bene le isole, ha degli amici e dei contatti. Adesso dobbiamo trovarci un bel simpatico passaggio a Skellige.
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
I'm Skellige bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attack us in those waters. No one sails the route these days.
Come on. Clans are ready to deal. Leave you alone if you do. Someone's done it. Gotta have.
Not likely. Except maybe that daft bastard Wolverston from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
Where can I find him?
In a pigsty most times. Others, the Golden Sturgeon. Ask for Flask, everyone knows him.
Ok. Ovviamente la guerra tra i reami del nord e Nilfgaard ha creato delle tensioni anche a livello del mare, in quanto la flotta di Nilfgaard sta cercando di bloccare il mare, ma ha creato dei problemi anche con gli abitanti Skellige, che appunto, ricordiamo, sono basati sulla cultura vichinga, quindi hanno il raiding, quindi diciamo la pirateria, come uno dei loro attività normali, mettiamo, con cui si sostentano. Ovviamente la flotta di Nilfgaard, dell'impero di Nilfgaard, cerca di mantenere l'ordine e il blocco delle acque che arrivano fino a Skellige, e gli abitanti di Skellige non la prendono molto bene per ovvie ragioni, visto che la loro attività si basa anche sul raiding commerce. Quindi si stanno creando delle tensioni, e sia Nilfgaard che le navi di Skellige stanno quindi attaccando chiunque passi in queste acque, e noi stiamo cercando di andare a Skellige, giustamente, perché se no non ci divertiamo. Quindi andiamo a beccare l'unico capitano che sembrerebbe abbia stretto degli accordi con i pirati di Skellige per riuscire a passare indenne fino alle loro isole, che in realtà è vero che si basano tanto su appunto questa marzialità e questa attività di pirataggio del commercio marittimo, ma sono anche dei commercianti essi stessi, quindi che siano completamente bloccati, mettiamola così, non è molto credibile. Vediamo se avevo parlato già con l'Inkip. Sì, già fatto tutto. E quindi qua c'è Ubabatane, ubriaco marcio.
Wolverston, captain of the Atropos.
So you wanna know if I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverston?
Uh-huh.
No fucking clue, mate.
Bene.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for our Skellige, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Here, that enough?
Hefty sack, like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. Sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rock unbearable. So, ready to set sail?
Andiamo.
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos.
Va bene.
Anchors away.
Adesso. Vabbè. Aia. Pirati. Beh, in un modo o nell'altro più o meno siamo arrivati a Skellige. Non ad Hard Skellige al porto come volevamo, ma comunque sulle isole, che vedrete anche come ambientazione naturale è abbastanza in realtà simile alla costa nord europea della Scandinavia.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
È così, parlano così.
Rob every corpse that washes up on shore?
Taken from a corpse ain't theft. I'm a man of the Isles. I don't reap, I don't sow. The waves bring me my harvest. On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a witch at Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch got crock wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
La cara Yennefer. Vi ricordate Yennefer, no? Il nostro amore e via dicendo. Un altro personaggino.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
Ok, ovviamente se qua si schiantano le navi c'è roba da trovare. Ah, si è salvato anche Roach. Ciao Roach. Ovviamente Roach l'indistruttibile. Allora. No, ovviamente. Perché mollarla qua tutta sta roba? Ah, sì, queste sono le sirene, quelle che volano lì. Carine, no? A place of
Place
power.
of power. Should draw from it.
Che livello sei tu? 13, eh? Vieni giù. Buonasera. Uè. Sì. Un bel posto dove trovare un bel po' di materiali.
Siren Den. Gotta ruin it for them.
Beh. Questo era un echidna, una versione un po' più forte delle sirene.
Magic.
Sì, l'abbiamo già preso.
Power.
Geralt. Allora, benvenuti a Skellige, insomma. Allora, in realtà prima di recarci a Hard Skellige, no, andiamo direttamente a Hard Skellige, dai. Quindi dovremmo attraversare qua, andiamo alla notice board e mettiamoci lì. Come vedete l'ambientazione è molto più scandinava, tanta roba tra l'altro. Ecco gli uomini del clan Crate.
If Miretta wants something from the continent, I'll go on a raid. Can you show me what you got from the Isles instead?
Everything fresh as a daisy.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Show me your wares.
Allora, ottimo. Queste sono le mappe delle isole che ci saranno estremamente utili, quindi le prendiamo tutte perché ci diranno dove stanno le cose.
Solo.
Ah,
Drink like...
Roach, mica combina. Andiamo.
Swords on his back. What did I think of next?
Come closer, stranger.
What? Lost your nerve?
Banditi. Avanti. Andiamo, Roach. Ecco lì il castello di Skellige, ma noi stiamo andando a porto. È quello, per una distanza. Questo è il fortino. Vedete il fiordo, insomma, parecchio nordica come ambientazione, direi.
Come on, trim it. It's got to be ready in time for the funeral. Rock and send us away with Bran and somebody.
I'm crying.
You have tried to wonder we'd best there. What's an honor? We hit a tree here. We sure we are. We should serve our king worthily. One day we'll meet again.
Allora, messaggio da druidi. Sunset Daughter of Clonan Crate. Every year the winters grow more severe, the snow melts later, the ice recedes later, crocuses grow later, and leaves land later. So let this be a warning, start saving food early, dry it and cook it, lest you not make it through the next frost. Hermione. Contract Stolen Sword. Olaf, Ledgard, Gertrude would like to make the following known. Someone snuck in the uncrated armory and stolen the sword known as Coolio. The yellow-bellied scoundrel who did was seen leaving the village via the southern gate heading towards the old fort. Whoever helps recover the sword will receive a reward worthy of his efforts, and whoever helps the thieves a death worthy of his treachery. Contract Woodland Spirit, Warriors of Skellige. If there's a man of ye brave enough to face the woodland spirit, the cruel oppressor of the inhabitants of Fairy Lund, he'll get a reward that will keep him in mid for a long while. We're not rich, but we've gathered a fair bit of coin between us. Come to Fairlund and ask for Sven. Contract Murenden Brain, craving glory and gold, but a sharp blade and not feared of death, then come see Jorg, the master boat builder, for he's got work for you. Is the Murden the Kertrol the Bay, they need to be killed, for they've multiplied the Grom's fierce, you run into them every time you leave the harbor. Kill the beasties and you'll become famed through all the isle, and your purse will be heavy with gold. Glad? Went lesson, I'm currently taking on purpose for lesson, va bene, Hermione, poi lo vedremo, è già una nostra conoscenza. First fight, strong as the sea lion, slippery as an eel and ready to fight against the best, join our tournament and face the mightiest fist in the isle. Ballard of Kertrode, Einard of Faro, and Grim in Arlingford. Don't delay, glory and honor are just a fist fight away. Okay.
Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work by any chance? No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors. Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabolin. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diabolin attacked. There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
That's just a bit high, Master. That's just a bit. That's just a bit. That's dear, it is, but could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Ok. Allora, come questa casomai la facciamo in seguito. Sì. Andiamo intanto a trovare. Allora, conviene, no books, ma characters, rinfrescare un po' la memoria a tutti sulla cara Yennefer. Anche perché queste descrizioni, più va avanti la storia, più prendiamo libri o scopriamo qualcosa, più si arricchiscono. Yennefer of Vengerberg. Eccola qua. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. In the time since then, their relationship had, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups. Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the Wild Hunt, which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. The circumstances of Geralt's initial reunion with Yennefer after 2 years were quite different than he had imagined. The sorceress was not only safe and sound, but had even secured the aid of an unexpected and mighty ally, the Nilfgaard Empire. Si è messa d'accordo per trovare Ciri, in quanto comunque anche lei la considera praticamente una figlia. Ricordiamo che quando avevamo perso la memoria, quindi in The Witcher 2, abbiamo anche intrapreso una relazione romantica con Triss Merigold, l'altra sorceress che abbiamo conosciuto a Novigrad. Io credo ovviamente che questa è una scelta che si può fare per mantenerlo vero a Geralt, alla storia che hanno avuto in passato. In questa istanza perseguiremo una relazione con Yennefer e non con Triss.
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against the rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Ma sì, siamo ricchi.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
Ma qualcosa porterà. Che sta succede?
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye.
Ow.
What's left when we are gone? Hop!
Anche il funerale vichingo, possiamo vedere.
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Questo è il nostro caro Hermione, di cui abbiamo già letto qualcosa velocemente. che ovviamente ci conosce in quanto è stato tutore mentre era sulle isole di Skellige di Ciri. E la tizia...
It's madness. Such a young lass.
Esatto.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
Esatto, è salito sulla barca per essere bruciata con... Beh, capiremo poi che rapporto ha con il deceduto. Poi Yennefer.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
E allora... Sì.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
Sì, vero.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones.
Nilfgaard.
The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Twirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Haven't seen each other in 2 years. I want a solitary cottage by the sea. I want to lock myself inside with you. Stay there for a week.
What would we do there for a week?
Got so many ideas.
The one with the rope you use for trophies. That one seems interesting.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see. Did you learn anything in Velen?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, you need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf!
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
Va bene, Krach.
Guess our solitary hut will have to wait. Crack on crate someone we want on our side. I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately.
Okay.
I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I have something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
E facciamo contenta Yennefer andando a prenderci un bel vestitis.
Your axe never crumbled.
Yep.
Brewer, don't eat so much.
Why the spit not?
Because if you get hit in the gut and those hairs get tangled in your entrails.
Ran of Frat our valiant king. Great is our loss.
All must
Greetings.
Smooth seas this morn, as if the gods themselves were paying their respects to the great Conung Bran.
You a tailor?
I am. Only one in the Isles, most like.
Gladly look at what you got.
Wise man. No common rags among my wares.
So long.
Come see me again sometime.
Greetings. I'm Geralt.
The Witcher known as the White Wolf, I know. They tell stories about you every day around here. Looking for an open seat at the table?
I'll be fine. Just wanted to talk. Gotta say, I like the place.
I should hope so. Found it a rune when I came here from Undvik. Gulls shitting into the tankards through the gaps in the thatch. I bought the hut, rolled up my sleeves and made a proper alehouse out of it.
Why'd you call it the New Port?
Continuity. Owned the old port on Undvik. Few of my former customers come here evenings to reminisce about the old times.
What smells so delicious?
Ah, vediamo cosa abbiamo. Via. Allora, livello di cibi, come siamo messi? Bene al momento. E ragazzi, vi sorbirete una piccola partita di Gwent.
Actually kinda in the mood for cards. Care for a round of Gwent?
I'm always in the mood for Gwent.
Allora, luce e mostri, quindi perro, fuoco non mi serve a niente, 2 vetro non mi servono a niente. Bene, bene, bene. Ah, però. Complimenti per il mazzo. Io me ne passare. Bene. Va bene. Va bene. Bene, allora adesso togliamo l'effetto dalle mie, mettiamo l'effetto alle sue, raddoppiamo il valore, vinto.
Don't make me
If you're gonna talk rubbish, let's not talk at all.
Allora.
Philippa Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury. Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions. Josiah DeVries, the poison source, still turns to it for inspiration.
My thoughts turn with increasing frequency today of capturing a gene. If I could just harness its power, there is much I would gain. Amos var ipis. Tom confirms what I have long suspected, that despite my failure to do so previously, taming a gene is in fact possible. Un altro genio vuole prendere. According to var ipis, the difficulties involved in bending such a being to one's will can be overcome. He managed to do so, at least. Alas, it does not mean his method will necessarily be useful to me. Each gene is different. Each case requires a singular approach. I have more experience in unraveling such magic riddles than almost anyone else alive. And if Geralt, with his talent for wrestling unruly magic beings, agrees to help, we just must find a way to do it. The problem is we must first find a gene, a daunting task unto itself.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white. The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
Già. Diciamo che è un giochino da camera. Boh, ci siamo.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for... Who exactly is she to me?
Esatto. A quest'ultimo punto andiamo alla veglia.
Oh! Because if I get hit in the gut and those herrings get tangled around roach.
Giddy up.
Questo è l'ingresso del castello.
Move it.
Questo è il primo cancello con le prime guardie.
Friends we show heart, foes we show
Passaggio all'interno della montagna. E qua è l'ingresso vero e proprio della fortezza.
horns echo amidst the cliffs of peaks. My mark.
His past.
Blow!
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
Lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you. You're dazzling.
Che carini.
You know I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our wagon's full of loot we ripped from the Black Ones.
We've also wine from the temples of Military.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Già.
Lady Yennefer. Sir.
Greetings, Arnvold. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Krach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Hjalmar and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lugas, Madman Lugas' firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otric on Hindar.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Kraken about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included, If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go! We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mountain. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Hjalmar's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
Okay.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's. See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher, Sparrowhawk. Would likely happen to any of us. Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
Can't today, for good reason, believe me.
But if not today, then when?
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
Just go over something. Hey, listen. Talk to us.
Do you have no shame?
Shame? Why would I?
The Queen should join her king on his last journey. Tradition demands.
Ah, doveva essere retrobacca.
What did you say in the beast said it?
The gods in that kind yard. Our isles are in the hard summers.
Not a weakling, I reckon, but maybe...
Tell me, Lugos.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a Witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Carini.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skellige's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boys soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully melty, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Know what, Lugos? Just realized I don't give a damn about your hallowed rules of hospitality.
Finally, some diversion. And here I was ready to puke from all the boredom. Come on, freak. Show us what you're made of.
Move the benches. There's to be some gob slapping.
E questa è dura perché Lugos picchia.
Make him choke on his teeth already.
Come on, come closer.
Picchia come un orso. Ciao.
Beat the bastard down. If you don't, I fucking will. Show the damn fucker his place. Meet the table.
Ok, steso anche Lugos.
Had enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots, room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even then, soon as you apologize to the lady.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
No offense taken. Forget about it.
That I like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your paw, Witcher. Let me squeeze. It's a worthy one.
So vichinghi, ragazzi.
Witcher, have a drink with me. Proof there's no hard feelings. And visit me at times, I insist. Yoren's been jabbering about bringing in a Witcher for that haunted lighthouse. Do me a favour. Meet him for an ale in the tavern near Arenbjorn. Then you put a short jaunt to find me, so as we can knock back something stronger. Here's to our next.
Purtroppo non posso.
No hard feelings, but we'll have to drink another time.
Yes. We've important discussions ahead.
You land rats are all the same. Fear to you wenches.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
We shouldn't be breaking into Ermien's workshop.
If I didn't know you better, I'd say you needed to grow a pair. But I know that you simply enjoy complaining. It's the only reason you said that.
Why would we go there?
To retrieve an item. The Mask of Barbaros. You need it and therefore must steal it.
Right. Of course.
Come, Geralt.
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct. Yes? Footsteps. Shh. Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes hoot, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks
Buonasera.
scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
Ah, right. Nightingales. Croon.
Discorsi di un certo spessore, insomma. Bene.
That was close.
Deficienti tutte e due.
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermian's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. We also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia. Being romantic.
Allora.
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover. A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Looks alive.
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out.
Monsters. Can feel them. Coming closer. Everywhere.
That's one less.
Strange. Smells of mushrooms.
That's one less.
How long you gonna make me wait?
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Mio Dio.
Let's go inside, Geralt.
Ah, mi ha proprio buttati a terra, vai roba.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions. Ah, our dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly.
Letter bearing Ermion's seal. To the druids. warns them about you.
Yennefer shines for Langaberd. I know you are immune to feminine wiles and will not let a well-draped skirt counter your reasoning. Nevertheless, I warn you not to be taken in by her intelligence and refinement. I know who Yennefer is. I do not, however, know the true goal of her stay in Skellige. I see no point in asking her this question directly, for Yennefer is known for her cunning and eloquence. She says not what she thinks, but what she wishes you to hear. You must remember there is no second-rate sorceress. This is a person who breaks bread with the rulers of the north and who most recently has been working with the Nilfgaardian Emperor himself. Familiar with courts the world over, she possesses an ability to manipulate that even the wildest diplomat would admire. Yennefer has displayed an unhealthy interest in the site of the cataclysm we are striving to study. I have not given her permission to go near it, but I caution you to keep your eyes and ears open all the same. The sorceress from Bangberg is a stubborn and effective manipulator. I know that in the past her and Crack path crossed. I suspect that she will wish to use this old friendship for some ulterior purpose. What that is exactly, I will try to determine. Once I do, I will inform you in separate letters. May the power be with you, brothers. Amen.
That brazen manipulator.
Wondrous world of insectoids.
Seems Ermion has real tobacco brought in.
Ah, what do you know? Raymond Marlev. A biography enhanced.
Skellige's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths...
Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hardy. Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Statue's hand looks like it should be holding something. Look at this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
A child's skull.
Ermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large female. Dwarven triple mead. A goat carved out of lindenwood. Signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Sir's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand. So, statue, about a skull. Guess you're no indecisive prince. What do you say we give it a pinecone? Nothing. How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. By the sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here. This is it. We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before... There'll be nothing to take. It's a trap.
Grate's still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Yes? Yes? The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight. Damn. Tore a hole in my dress. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Già.
Wait.
For what?
We must talk to Krak.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you. Oh no.
I missed you too.
When are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take it. So many memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here. We gotta hurry. Krach's waiting.
Is that so?
Yen, let go of the mane.
I know you. I let go, you throw us off. Don't even try. My, oh my.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
We ought to get back to the wake.
I must dress. Turn around.
Krak and Crate asked about you.
We went out. For a breath of fresh air.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We will take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the Beyond, and must now choose his successor. The king must be wise. The king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth. son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his well. May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'd sail to speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now. How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble. Will you seek her?
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Need your help. Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast. A site upon which the Druids focus so intensely now.
A site Ermion refuses to let us explore.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, that Skellige's my eye. With my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold. Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye, dozens of refugees. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Skellige.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oscar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Ulrich further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugos would sooner see a Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Skellige. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Craig. I will see you later.
Fratè, Princi, qui la chiudiamo e inizieremo dalla prossima puntata l'esplorazione di Skellige vera e propria. Alla prossima!